Good day, YouTube family. It's your boy King, Mr. Easy Money King 053, and I'm back at it again. And this time again, we are speaking about Nhlanhla Lux, and Nhlanhla Lux is back. Let's hear what he got to say.
King Said So YouTube channel covering sports from around the world. Car reviews, all you need to know about the cars. Trending news and hot topics. Monthly motivational talks. Follow me on my social media handles. See you soon.
Commanders morning, Nhlanhla Lux. Just a quick one. So regarding this nonsense shutdown of Julius Malema and the EFF, I just want to give you the latest update that I got from people inside EFF at the very top.
Okay, guys, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this. Nhlanhla Lux, what I picked up from what he was saying, he says he's got some information from EFF leaders at the very top. You understand? When you say that, number one, you're already playing politics, and Nhlanhla Lux has always distanced himself from politics, saying he does not like politics, he will never be a politician and whatever. But I will prove to you in this video that Nhlanhla Lux is already in the political field, whether he knows it or he doesn't, but he's already in the political field. Let's hear what he said about Julius Malema, about this strike.
It'll never work. It'll never work because if you were a real leader and you claim to be the leader of society, Julius would have chosen a real day free of anything, whether the day before or the day after. There's nothing 100% guaranteed, and show us the power you claim to have, that you are the leader of society. You can command society to go left and it goes left. And again, if you were the leader of society, society would have voted for you to be president. So I think Julius must stop drinking and coming to public and addressing things. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all.
You hear that? So in this video, it is very clear that Nhlanhla Lux does not fully understand the lack of political knowledge is showing in this video. And he says, show us the power. You see, that is what Nhlanhla Lux is about. You can ask Operation Dudula, you can ask Soweto Parliament. That is why he left Dudula, and that is why he's leaving Soweto Parliament to go and start the Nhlanhla Lux Foundation, because Nhlanhla Lux is about power. So for him saying things like, show us the power, choose a date where everyone is busy so that we can see the power that you are claiming to have as the EFF, or as you, as Nhlanhla, as Julius Malema. It shows the lack of understanding how politics works, because politics is about positioning yourself. And next year is the national elections, so the EFF is trying to see where it's sitting in the numbers spheres, if I can say it like that. So when you say if you're popular, people who have voted for you, no, it's a process in Nhlanhla Lux. You don't start a new party and the next thing you are a president, at least not in our country. So for me, when Nhlanhla Lux said that, it's just showing the lack of respect of how politics work in South Africa. So let's see what is he saying about this 2020 March strike.
As for the 20th of March, my message is very clear. Julius and his people will be arrested if they don't work within the boundaries of the law. It's simple. This South Africa, we're not going to choose who the laws, who must follow the law and who mustn't follow the law. The law is there for everyone to follow. The era of politicians thinking that they're above the law is over. I'm going to be there to arrest Julius, not personally. And I will be there with the president of this country. Without him.
You heard it? And listen to how Nhlanhla Lux is speaking, because Nhlanhla Lux is no longer speaking for an organization. It's no longer speaking for Operation Dudula or speaking for what you call this Soweto Parliament. He's saying my message. He's saying my message to everyone. You understand? So he says he will be there personally to arrest Julius Malema. My guy, why are you speaking like you're the minister of police? Why are you speaking like Behicele? Hmm? Who is fooling you? But he did tell us, if you are listening, South Africa, he did tell us who is fooling him. He says, I will be there with the president of this country. Was that a slip of a tongue? Did he make a mistake by saying that? I don't think so. I think right there he revealed who will be supporting him, him fighting against the EFF. Because remember, the ANC does not want to see the EFF prevail in anything, especially in a national strike. So they have to get someone who can counter that strike, and of which I believe they are using Nhlanhla Lux. Because how can you use words like I will be there with the president, I will come there personally, I will arrest you? You can't use those type of words. And I've always said with Nhlanhla Lux, and don't get me wrong, Nhlanhla Lux is a brilliant man. He needs guidance in some aspects of life, but Nhlanhla Lux is one of the diamonds of South Africa. Let me say that before you guys get the wrong idea. But um, his tone of speaking is like the old Julius Malema when he started in the ANC Youth League. You needed some people to say, "Hi, you don't say it like that." If you are a strategic person, you frame your words carefully. You understand? You ask it carefully, because the way he's speaking is in always in an aggressive tone, and an aggressive tone will not sit well with the middle class, of which is the bulk of the people. The middle lower class is the bulk of the people. So he will not get followers from those people, because those people hear the tone and they're hearing violence and they don't want to. So that's why other people, they are not going for the EFF, because they don't like anarchy. They don't like um, radicalism, if I can say that. Other people are just soft in heart. So for him to say that um, he will be there with the president. I, I see a problem. I see a problem in the future, and I think they will be using Nhlanhla Lux for many events to come. In fact, you will see Nhlanhla Lux starting to be a guest speaker in some of ANC events. He, or he will be the underground supporting structure for the ANC, because ANC needs someone like Nhlanhla Lux, because the ANC, I don't even know who the youth league president is right now. Don't know. So for me, they need someone like Nhlanhla Lux. He will be a breath of fresh air in the ANC, but he said he doesn't do politics, and we don't know.
Anything, because we are tired of old people allowing Julius to be the king of disrespect culture, of anarchy culture. Julius has called every president we've ever had since 1994, has called him names and has called him Borango, meaning big nose, big head. This the young kids are watching. Julius is responsible for corrupting the minds and polluting the minds of your young kids listening. Even yes, you in the EFF. Julius is making it normal for
Here he's saying and Julius Malema is the king of disrespect, and listen to his tone. He says we are not going to allow Julius Malema to keep on, because Julius has called all presidents of this country, Bo Ranko, Bo Ratlhogo, and all of that. For me, again, that is stating clearly his support for the ANC. Because what does that have to do with you and your mission? Because I always ask myself when people do things, it's like, what is it that you are gaining from this? And for me, it is clear. I mean, guys, you guys, that's why you're following this channel. You want nothing but the truth. And something fishy is going on here. I'm calling it right now. Nhlanhla Lux for the ANC. I'm calling it right now. You are concerned what Julius Malema has said about other president, the ANC president, all of them. Julius Malema has disrespected so many other people, but you specifically pointed out the presidents. Understand? And I don't like what he said about Msholozi. I'm a Msholozi supporter. I think Jacob Zuma is the best president we had in our country, and I agree with the point that Nhlanhla Lux has made. I agree. This disrespect that is happening in Parliament, it does rub off to the community. You understand? Even though I don't believe it's a direct response, I think people see it happening in their homes and in their shabins and sometimes in churches where two pastors are fighting, and it rubs off to the children where they think that calling people by names and disrespecting elders is right. I agree. I agree with that point. I don't want South Africa to have a king of disrespect culture, so to say. So I agree with Nhlanhla Lux there, but again, it's a point where he pointed out his support for the ANC.
Ofela, some of them are my friends, no problem, but I have to say it the way it is. Julius Malema is a non-entity in the political space. He's a serious non-entity, because if he had the value that he thinks he has, he would actually be the president, or at least very close to being a president of this country. So we're not going to listen to Julius. We'll continue to listening and supporting the government of the day, the leadership of the day. We won't disrespect the leadership. We'll always fight our battles within the boundaries of the law. We'll always fight our battles within the necessary respect for all our elders, and so that we can set a proper culture, destroy the
Nhlanhla Lux says Julius Malema is a non-entity to South Africa, and if he think he has the value that he has, he repeats this statement that Julius would have been voted president. I've already explained that that does not apply in politics. Politics does not work like that. But he says something else again that solidified his support for the ANC. He says, we will not disrespect the country. We will listen to the current government. We will listen to the current leadership. And for me, many people are saying the current government and the current leadership is the problem of ANC. And Nhlanhla Lux, my brother, Winjayam, if you don't see that, you are in trouble. You are in trouble, brother. You're going to lose traction of your vision, because I think you are coming right up until I believe you have sat down with leaderships of the ANC and they have convinced you otherwise. And now you are saying things that we will listen to the current leadership. Look what is happening, my brother. We are recording videos in low shedding. That is what is happening right now. Look at the crime. Look at the education system. You spoke so nicely about this rubbish education system of this country, the health sector. And now you are saying you are going to listen to this government, and you are saying you are going to operate within the pyramids of the laws of this country. Come on. This is not the Nhlanhla Lux we knew. This is not the Nhlanhla Lux that we love. But anyway, let's hear his closing remarks.
the date is the 24th, and it's a Friday, and I'm going to attend an EFF case at Rodiport Magistrate Court, where the EFF is sponsoring a case against me in protection of a drug dealer who says I apparently stole 300 rands from his house when it was raided by the community, because the community was tired of people that are selling drugs in the communities. And so a registered march went there with the police, and I was the only one isolated, singled out, who apparently went in the house and stole 300 rands. That time I didn't even enter the damn house, but it's okay. This is my day, and I'm going to beat the EFF in court today, no problem, because the truth will always prevail and the truth will always win. Nhlanhla Lux for better South Africa, Commanders Money.
And it is clear right now that the hatred of Nhlanhla Lux is coming. I think it was always there for Julius Malema, because I think they did fight before Operation Dudula was doing their thing, and searched this EFF. Apparently, there was an EFF person who was selling drugs, and there was a case opened for Nhlanhla Lux, apparently for stealing 300 rand. Obviously, we don't believe that rubbish. That is a rubbish case. Those type, I wonder why courts are wasting time with such stupid cases, but it's a case nevertheless, and the egos have been stroked, and that is why Nhlanhla Lux deeply hates um, the EFF and specifically Malema, because he knows everything comes from the top, as the instruction comes from the top, and that is why they are running with this case. And he says, I will beat the EFF in court. I believe he will. um, I think that is the bottom line. If you are asking yourself, why is Nhlanhla Lux hating EFF like this? Because EFF has opened a case. I don't know, is it the case of theft or forced entry or whatever? I don't know. But apparently there is a 300 rand. I mean, the courts, they know how much electricity costs just to put on the lights at the court building. The police, the magistrate, the lawyers, just to debate about the 300 rand. And obviously Nhlanhla, he's got an ego, he won't pay the 300 rand. And obviously these ones, they will try to say, to prove, to, because in courts all you have to do is prove that your 300 rand was lost. And if I say it was you, then you have to prove that it's not you. Then we're going to go this back and forth in court. That is a waste of time. Anyway, I'm quite surprised about what Nhlanhla Lux said specifically in this video, and I think I'll be keeping an eye on him going forward. What is he going to do? It will be very interesting to see what is going to happen on the, what is the date of the strike, the 20th of March or something like that. Very interesting to follow up what the EFF will be doing and what Nhlanhla Lux will be doing, because he's speaking as if he has a backing. It's not a backing of the community, because he's speaking as if he has a backing from the top, and I believe he does. So for me, that's all I wanted to say about this video. Thank you guys for watching. Your boy King053. Please, my people, my nation, please subscribe, hit a like, and as always, let's fight in the comment section. Agree to disagree, that's how life it is. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for taking your time, your data, and everything. On to the next one.